Hi, Scorpio. How are you guys? I'm the spiritual Barbie. Welcome back to the channel. So, this is your current status of your love life reading. Thank you guys all so much for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, and your shares. So, with all that being said, now I'm gonna just go ahead and look into what we can see. So, this is what your current status of your love life is for this week. You guys, last week you guys got your story spread, so this week I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to look at the current status of your love life, Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, right now, somebody is really feeling like you bring them a lot of peace of mind, and you're finding that somebody really brings you peace of mind. So, a situation in your love life, you're at peace, you're resting, you're mentally feeling very safe and secure, and you're above all like not anxious. So, you guys, this is after a time of chaos. It's also after a time of whatever has been going on. I feel like you guys are with your divine masculine, you're with your twin flame, like your soulmate, you're with your person. This person, they never want to be without you. They um want to be with you forever. You're with your perfect person, and it's just amazing. And so you guys are like, resting up and getting peace of mind and not being bothered. You guys, I feel like some of you guys are a little bit like there could be some energy around you of botherment. You could have been dealing with a lot of chaos and obstruction, fuss, toxicity, and now you're getting a lot of peace. So you guys are recognizing that this person is consistent and you're giving this person recognition. This person is also giving you recognition for in any way that you have been there for them, in any way that you have showed up, or in any way that you are. They really see that as amazing. They're just really having nothing but positive things to say about every day. I also feel like there's a lot of changes happening in your life together. So you guys are improving your finances. Your health is also improving. You guys are making strides and making changes that are, in a good direction for you. It's moving at a good pace for you as well. And it just brings you peace of mind because you know that you can trust this person. Maybe before you didn't feel like you could, perhaps before you just didn't trust anybody, and now you feel like you finally found somebody that you can trust, or in whatever way you're finding that you can trust a situation. So you guys are having a new beginning in love. Somebody's love for you is being reborn, as well as your love for someone else is being reborn. This person was worried for no reason, and that's why they're also like having peace of mind, like being very centered and present with you, and like gentle. Like, I feel like you guys are connecting with somebody this week that your person, whoever this person is for you, they're so tender and gentle and kind and polite and sensitive and peaceful. Like, they're handling everything really well. This person has ascended into their divine masculine energy. They realized they were worried. They were worried about stuff. Perhaps they realized where their worries come from, or perhaps they just dealt with their worries. It went away. But, it really doesn't matter. It was worries. And this person, they also had a new beginning in love for you. Their feelings for you became reborn, possibly because they were worried about losing you. Something came up that was stressing them out. And so this person, they finally confronted it, or whatever happened. They realized it was worries, and now they're sitting in love. And so they're not bringing you stress, or they're doing things now in your love life, or bringing you stuff, communicating with you, showing up in a way that it makes you feel at peace. And it's because they're at peace. They're secure. They're not looking for anything or anyone else. They're not looking for anything else. They're very confident where they are, and they're not, I don't know how to stress that they're not looking. There's nothing else that they want. they understand that if they ever feel like you are, or they ever feel like they want to, it's because of insecurity, it's because of anxiety, but it's because of insecurity. So, the focus of your love life is on an investment. You guys have made plans to do something and you're wanting it to come to fruition. You guys are waiting for it to come to fruition. So these are reconnecting with folks. You guys could be trying to spend time with children, family members, siblings, cousins, friends, classmates, having a reunion, even a celebration of sorts, and you guys are planning this. And and this is also very stressful for you. You guys are really planning something that's very stressful for you. Now, I also feel like you guys are almost done with it. It's almost over. The stress of it is almost over. You're at the end of the stressful part, but it physically coming to fruition, it hasn't fully happened yet. You're still having to put forth money, time, patience. Patience is the most you're putting forth. That's the most expensive payment to you on whatever this is. Okay, so this is possibly in your person. You guys, it's like you invested a lot of effort and time into your person. You guys have done many things together, and you really want to see them, the new things that you guys have planted together, grow. You really want to see if what you want will come to fruition. Now, I'm also seeing here that some stressful situation in your life, something that you invested into since the past, is paying off, and you're seeing it grow right now. And it could be in the form of this fire sign man. So if your person is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, um, you guys are seeing that the things that you planted seeds for, you know, the efforts you were putting towards the time that you spent with this person, it did not go in vain. Okay. And also, I feel like anything else you were working on, you're seeing things come to fruition. So this is your focus because you guys are having a loss right now. You guys are experiencing a disappointment this week. And this is a disappointment in a change of fate, destiny, a change of plans. This was a fated event. And this was a change in plans. Perhaps somebody deciding to go follow their heart instead of continuing to do things the way that they normally used to do things. This is also somebody dealing with paranoia, okay? Somebody who was paranoid as well, okay? And somebody was also just choosing to be happy and safeguard their happiness and experience happiness in the moment. And so I'm seeing here that there was a breakup. There is somebody getting divorced around you. There is somebody who is disappointed with the way things have been in their life. And that's why you're looking at what you have and being grateful for the past and understanding where the stress of your life comes from. Because I really don't think you guys are experiencing this. I really think that this is someone who, or this is some situation that used to get you down, but it doesn't anymore because you've safeguarded your energy from the situation. There's a lot of protection around you. So it's not even like that, but just hearing about it might bring you back to the past, and you are grateful that you at least are going to be, if you're not yet. You're grateful that you kept going in this vein and that you invested and that you already see that your investment already paid off because you're on a good route. You're on the route towards what you want. Perhaps what somebody is going through is not what you want, but this is something that's fated for them. And so it's fine, but it just kind of makes you realize, because this might be something that you worry about. This is definitely something that stresses you out, okay? What is happening to somebody else is something that stresses you out, something that makes you kind of feel overwhelmed, okay? And this is the burden that you've been carrying. You've been carrying that person or that stress that you don't need to deal with, okay? But you're going to all uncover it for yourself, and this is all going to work out for you. So the current you got a lot of things going on for you right now, okay? There's a lot of things, but there's still nothing going on because it's just like, there's just no negativity, there's no hate speech, there's no arguments, there's no fighting, there's just peace. There's no resistance, there's no there's nothing able to come in. Even if something's trying to come in to ruffle your feathers, it's not even able to come in and do that to you, okay? So in the recent past, in your love life, Scorpio, you guys made a commitment to somebody, somebody made a commitment to you. And this person made a commitment to be just about you, to stop gossiping, to make up their mind, to be decisive, to take action on their choices. I feel like you also made this decision as well. I feel like a lot of you guys, if who were dealing in third party situations, somebody decided to stop dealing in those situations. I really feel like if any whatever was decided to stop dealing with, it all just came from making decisions for yourself and deciding to trust your intuition even when it comes to decision making. And you guys learned that lesson, and so you got that commitment from that person, and that person learned that lesson, so they got that commitment from you. So this came in, like I said, because somebody stepped into their power. Okay, somebody stepped into their power. I also feel like there was a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person involved in this situation, or even group involved in this situation, that was very trustworthy, that also assisted in this situation. Some of you guys getting married or getting your marriage license, talking about marriage because it's the right thing to do. And there might even also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, or a group of people who are associated with the law or medicine, research, or not very knowledgeable about whatever this is, that was a trusted guiding light in whatever this is, that they might have also been telling you to do this. I feel like you guys had to make up your mind for yourself, or just make a decision. And you had to make a decision about something devastating that happened. It might have also been about an ending, putting an end to something. Okay? And this is an ending to a situation that was justice, but it was devastating for you. It could even be a legal situation, courts, a divorce situation. This was devastating, but it's like you just needed to mind your business and make up your mind for yourself, okay? Or that was the lesson that was learned. It's tied to decisions and making up your mind once and for all, straight away. And there was a cycle, a karmic cycle even, where a lot of things took place, and it was devastating. It ended even devastatingly as well, where this was an issue. Okay, so now you're closer to your commitment in yourself. And Scorpio, you guys are sitting in your heart. You guys have been in your heart since the recent past. You learned so many lessons, and you got a gift, a treasure from the universe, a treasure from the earth. Like this situation, this circumstance that you were in, like I don't know what to call it. It was hard for you, in some regards. For a lot of you guys, you can relate to that or resonate with that. But it was a part of your soul's journey, that it was like a part of the course to your heart, but there was so much resistance along the way. But you got a beautiful gift in the form of something that you can't imagine ever not having this. And this could be another relationship. This could be a baby. This could be an idea. It could be all those things. But there's just something, or some things that have come from this time, or from these experiences, that were just so beautiful. It was just so meant to be, that it was almost like maybe you had to walk down that road, or it's like, grain of salt slash, I can understand why you struggle with this energy, even though this already happened, or it happened to somebody else, whatever. I can see why you struggle with it a little bit, and you kind of don't know how to separate yourself from the situation, or you don't know how to move on, or you just don't know how to pick up the pieces in some way, shape, or form. There's like some fragments. I can 100% understand it, because there's something beautiful that came from it, but there's also so much devastation and sadness as well. Okay. So in the distant past, you guys were thinking about a fire sign woman, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman. You were connecting with this woman as well, Scorpio. Now, this woman, she was studying, she was introspecting for you. She was looking into you, helping you understand yourself better. She was also walking away from a bad habit. She was being consistent. She was working. Oh my gosh. She was going to school. She was working on something that really mattered to her, holding on to what really mattered to her, protecting herself. Okay. And this is also somebody who you don't talk a lot about. This is somebody who you don't talk to. There's something very eerie about the situation. Not eerie in a bad way. It's just like, that's just what it is. But it's also like, maybe a lot of people don't even know about who this woman is to you. Now, this woman was here in the distant past because something very exciting happened to this woman or happened between you and this woman. And this is something that will forever be a secret for you. I also feel like you guys might, or you might know if this person was deceptive. You might know that this person was deceptive. So, but other people might not know. So, this going on and this happening to them, you are feeling vindicated, not because something devastating happened to somebody, obviously not, but you're feeling vindicated because you don't feel crazy. This person made you feel crazy. Okay. This person, they might have made you, they might have been just very deceptive. Okay. This person is alone. I feel like this person, they are, this person had something happen to them where they're isolated. Okay. This person also had spiritual growth. They're working now, they're being consistent, they're reliable. They're working very hard on, something for, it could be four people, four children, whatever, four of them together. And this person is, holding on to what little they have. They're also staying small. This person is definitely isolated, and they're keeping a very heavy secret. They have a big secret. Okay. And um something happened to them because they were deceptive, and so now they got a new beginning in truth. And I also feel like there is an air sign here who is showing up here. Now this air sign, there might be some disappointment here. Okay. There might be some disappointment around an air sign. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, you guys. I just realized that that was the Five of Swords. So, when it comes to this energy up here of the investment being made, I'm going to just come back to that and explain that a little bit further because I just mistook the card. So I usually take the message I said it first because nothing happens on accident during a reading, at least to me. And then also I take the message that the card really was. So you guys feel emotionally separated from this woman, this child, even if this is a young child. You guys might have even had a fight between you and this child because of this woman. You might have had separation um, of you and this person. You might have found out about this person connecting with somebody, and something happened to them. Okay, but you guys followed your heart and took a new beginning. And this was a new offer in looking at yourself. I feel like something happened with the fire sign woman that was all in all, it was happy for you because if something was done in secret that was very honest and telling, and it really made you feel disappointed. But in reality, I think you realized something about something you were trapped in. And this person, you know, you guys, it's like this person made you step back into your heart and see the offer that was in front of your face, even in love. Perhaps this person was very unhappy in their love life, right? And you might have dealt with a lot of transference from them, you know? They might have made you feel like you were, like they might have made you feel bad about the blessings that you have. And this person unsettled you. And so you were not making decisions for yourself. You might have been gossiping, listening to gossip mainly, especially about love. And, even maybe even having family issues, being disconnected emotionally from an air sign, even child in your life who's in your family, for those people who that resonates with. Um, you're experiencing disconnect from people, especially a truth teller or truth tellers or your own truth, because you were listening to hearsay and gossip, and that's not the truth, and that's definitely not your truth, and it's not even the truth. So watching this person go through something, you guys reflected for yourself. You received a lot of enlightenment and spiritual growth, and you grounded down and came out of being trapped around family and even around a particular person. And this actually made you form a stronger commitment with everybody involved in the situation. But I feel like something that this woman stood for was so toxic that something happened to her, and it was like that made you be grateful that you didn't follow that route because she might have made you feel bad about not being toxic like that. You know what I mean? So that's just what I'm seeing here. But ultimately, your focus is on the world around you, seeing your fruits grow, seeing your plants grow, seeing your seeds grow, whatever. And it's because you guys might have felt really beaten down a lot of folks might have told you you couldn't have it, or somebody in general, and it's because that was fated. It was fated for you to walk away from a bad habit of being paranoid instead of being happy, or being paranoid about your marriage, about your relationship, about being split up, divorced, cheating, even third parties, extramarital affairs. This is what this that's the point. That's why you had to confront that through that experience, because somebody already went through devastation for you to realize that. That's all. Okay, because you got major enlightenment. So now your love life, it's like you're in this bubble, and you're just looking around you like, "Ooh, that's messed up, that's weird, that's kooky, that's," and then, but for the but like, you never realized, or maybe you kind of did, but right now you're really realizing it. And I feel like it's because something has happened. It's definitely because someone has ascended. Your person, once again, they've ascended, they've come to a higher level, a higher vibration. And I also feel like your soul has ascended. Okay, it's because you guys have taken back your own authority. You're with your divine masculine. You are divine masculine. You're with your divine masculine. Okay, you are with him. And it's like, I also feel like some of you guys are getting a proposal, a wedding ring. There might be a fire sign who got divorced, or she's getting broken up with, but she might have made you feel a certain type of way. She might have tried to pull you out of introspection. You had an experience with this woman. There was a spiritual connection where, and that's why there was such a strong tie to her in the distant past, or there was like this look, there was like this strong pull to her, and there was this focus on her, and you learned a lot. And so I really feel like, that happening, and then also you getting engaged, you getting this next, going to this next level with your person, it just gives you even more peace, because you're like, oh, okay. And I also feel like, you know it might not be too much of that going on, but I feel like there is a little bit of some bad news around certain folks that you walked away from, so you don't need to worry, it's not affecting you. And it's not like it's not like it's so terrible. It's just like, if you took that route and you make those decisions, you might end up with that in the outcome. Okay, but ultimately it's for the best for them. You're just grateful. It just makes you realize that you did follow your heart. Okay, because you guys might forget that that's the key. It's to follow your heart. That's, even your protection. That's where your authority lies. That's even how you guys connected with your divine masculine, was because you were so in your heart. You guys are the queen of hearts. Okay, or and the king of hearts. So in your conscious thoughts from now to the next time we speak, is going to be, you're going to be thinking about a victory that you're having in your love life, your confidence coming back to you, as well as something going exactly the way you want it to go in every way. Okay, so what is this that's going? Something that it's just for you. It's very personal for you. It's something that, it's tied to a trauma that you experienced, you endured, that changed you. It made you feel separate from the world. You might have been traumatized by someone in particular, or by a group of individuals, by, a philosophy even that was propagated and perpetuated by a group of folks that separated you. Some of you guys, you went through death, loss, the loss of a loved one, and you guys, really lost your confidence from that loss, and you guys are getting back, having a victory. You're coming back to yourself, and you're gonna feel like a comeback. Okay, especially in your love life from this experience. It doesn't matter how long ago it happened. Okay, I also feel like somebody who hurt you, they might be getting something sad happening to them, but I just am seeing that whatever this is, it automatically triggers not a sense of victory in you because something sad has happened to somebody, but it triggers confidence in you, because you're like, no, that person cannot treat me wrong. Okay? It just makes you feel like they can't do that. That's what happens. You know what I mean? That's just what happens. All right? And you guys are also understanding that you can think for yourself. Okay, you were just chastised, essentially. You were chastised, Scorpio, for thinking for yourself. Okay. Mm-hmm. You guys are also having a victory when it comes to, in, taking back your confidence, taking back your power, just being like who you are no matter what. You're seeing results from that. That's what you're seeing. Okay? You're going to come out of something that was trapping you. Okay? Wow. Now, this is on your mind because you guys are stepping into your divine feminine energy, and or you are also connecting with a divine feminine, a true divine feminine. And so you guys are understanding that you guys essentially understand that there's a fullness to the world. Now, what's going to be going on in your mind and what this victory is something that you almost cannot put into words, but everybody can see it, right? But it's like you just have to see it to understand it. You just have to be the one experiencing it and have gone through your life. And then you will understand why it's a victory and what it really is and how it truly feels. But it's so empowering and it's also so freeing. I feel like you guys are going to feel so free, so in control. You guys are feeling that way. And, something is happening that's making you feel that way. Someone is honoring you. All right, so I just had to plug in my charger really quick because my laptop was starting to die. And then I started to get kind of like, oh, all right. So there's a divine feminine that surrounds you that's also near you, but you guys are also stepping into your divine feminine energy, some of you guys, and taking back your power. Okay. And that's why you feel so confident. It's because, you're with your family. You guys are also spending time with family. Some of you guys are making a trip back home to be with family, and your family really honors you and treasures you. They make you feel like a queen. They see your worth. They really appreciate you. And that's where you feel honored and fullest. Okay. I also feel like you guys are married. You're in a relationship with somebody who's very stable, trustworthy. You're in a soulmate connection. If even if you're not married, you're in a soulmate connection. Somebody sees you as their twin flame, and you guys are going to be like confident enough to just be like, "Yep, this person is my twin flame." You know, your wish is you're gonna experience wish fulfillment, and you're gonna be like, "Yep, they're my twin flame." I don't need anybody to tell me that. You know, and you guys are just being like, it's like this is so, for the longest time you've thought in this way that was so corrupt and it was not true and it was so minimizing, debilitating, thwarting to you, and it was just from this early trauma that you just couldn't even stop if you wanted to from happening, and it was just so devastating. And something is happening now, or even you had a way of thinking and then somebody bullied you, or somebody disappointed you, but it feels like it's more so like you guys just believed in something, believe in yourself, and then there's just this toxicity, these jealous bitches or whatever, and then they just don't want you to have it, right? And then you kind of close up, you deal with this wound, you get traumatized, and then you lock yourself away from the world, and you're coming out of being locked away from the world because you're now feeling confident enough to be like, yep, this is me, and this is what I believe, and this is the way that I think is valid, because I have everything that I have in love and in my life that I love because of embracing myself fully, embracing my own thoughts, my own opinions, and not really caring too much about someone else's, especially when it's toxic or debilitating or hurtful or whatever. Just not constructive to me. Okay. Um, and then I also, once again, like I said, you guys, your passion, you're feeling this passion, like sexual energy is definitely driving up this week in your love life. You're definitely gonna feel a lot of sexual chemistry from your person, as you are gonna feel, they're gonna feel it from you, and you're gonna have it with them. But you guys are just not being controlled by something anymore. This is big. This is bigly, okay? You're just not. You understand your value and you're so grounded. When you ground down like this, it's really hard to be controlled by whatever this was that was controlling you. Something was controlling you, not anymore. It was not anymore. You were trapped in fear, or you were fearful, and so you were trapped in something, okay? And then because you faced your fears, or because you realized that that was just a fear, you are coming out of something that you never even wanted to be trapped in. You know what I mean? So, and you got the healing. You guys are getting that. You got it. Okay. And it's because, once again, you got near divine feminine. You guys are divine feminine as well. And, this person, they might see you as family. There might be a legacy, a lineage connection to this person. There's a soul connection to this person. And, and there's also you guys, going back to your ancestry, going back to your roots in whatever way, connecting with your family, connecting with the people who you love, your lineage, learning about your family history. Some of you guys were doing that for a few weeks, months, whatever you were doing, like that was really building up your confidence. That was amazing. That was a part of your journey. That was so important for you. That was your soul was guiding you. That was your soul. So, yeah, you guys have something amazing, a big victory, big move, um, an awesome completion of a journey to into getting to the destination of a journey. And you're just going to be thinking about it because it's just going to be only thing on your mind. You're just going to be feeling so amazing. You're going to be reaping so much abundance from it, and you are already, but you're going to be reaping so much abundance from it in every way. Abundance in love, support, abundance in pleasure, delight, abundance in just sexual energy, is like everything. Abundance in time. You have this major abundance because of this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. So I'm gonna grab your oracle cards. You guys are so exciting. I cannot. I'm gonna grab your oracle cards and I'll be right back. Okay, Scorps. So now we're gonna pull your oracle card for your current status of your love life for this week, Scorpio. Oh my gosh, thank you guys all so much for being here. This was so much fun to read for you guys. You guys feel free to comment down below about your situation. I really love to hear about what's going on with you guys, and I read all the comments. I have been responding to some. This morning, I responded to a bunch and answering emails and stuff. So you guys feel free to write about your situations. I love to know what's going on with you guys, and you guys always, at least the other signs are very good at it. But I do different signs every day, pretty much. So you guys just feel free to let me know. I'm, so intrigued by this, and this is so exciting. So, feel free. So now back to the oracle cards. Let's get one oracle card for you guys. Scorpio. Okay. So Scorpio, for this week, you guys are going to clear the air between you and your person. There might be something going on around you where there's a thunderous situation. So somebody might be going through something chaotic and psychotic, right? So see how you're like, you're in the tower, you're in your palace, oh, oh my God, and then there's something, demolition. And then, but that's probably that Queen of Wands we were talking about. That she's like she needs to introspect. She has been, but she probably needs to do more of that. She doesn't decide the world for herself, so she's going through psychoticness. And you guys are clearing the air between you and this person, or even between you and your person, the person who you're connecting with. That came about because there was all that smog in the sky from toxicity. That this person can also relate to. I feel like there is something happening around you this week, or in your life, or in someone else's life that you really love, or a friend even, that is, it's like it's somewhat affecting you. There's somewhat of this energy around you. As you can see, there's all these clouds, right? It's kind of around you, but you're not getting thunder on you, you know? I just feel like what's happening to them, it's bringing it down. So it's like hitting that other tower. It's bringing down the tower that they were in because it wasn't solid. Okay. And they didn't want to move on from it. So you guys are going to clear the air and let go. Like there's a lot of debris, smog that's going out of the air now. It's going to finally come crashing down, or finally settle down from being in the sky and clogging up the air, clogging up your passageways, to just being soot, or coming out as rain and just washing down away finally this week, because there's something happening that's an event, a realization, news. Even you're just going to hear some news because it's thunder, right? So you're going to hear some news or even some changes, some ruckus, and this is going to help you to clear the air. Okay, let go of toxicity. Talk about something that needed to be talked about or hasn't been needing to be talked about. Open up about something that is very heavy. Clear the air. Okay, you guys. So that's what I have for you guys. Scorpio, this was a wonderful reading. Thank you so much for all of you guys for being here. And once again, thanks for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. They do so much for the channel. And your comments as well. They do so much for me as well. But they do so much for the channel. And you guys mean a lot. You guys are like my family. You guys are my tarot family. So thank you guys all. And my tarot astrology family. So thank you guys all so much for being here. I love you guys. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.